Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah. Ah. And now we are here. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? I'm just plugging in my phone because it's about to die. Yes. Cool. How's it going, Sarah? What you up to? Hi, Nunu. Mega Vaughn, my man! Baldur's Gate 2 as usual. Yeah, I saw you playing earlier. I was like, oh, cool. I've had a few thoughts about... Oh my goodness. What? I want your fur cut. These scissors suck ass. There we go. Jesus shit. I've had a few thoughts of going back and playing it. Maybe not so much on stream, but just like playing it. You're good. You're good. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just checking it out. Yeah. It's almost gone. Twitch just does that, Zara. Twitch just does that. How do you find the capital? Mega looks around the hall squinting. It's impressive. Still, sometimes I just miss the open spaces of Dunsword. You know what? This guy's Patrick Warburton from this point on. Are things in Vonhold? Excellent. Excellent, Your Grace. Everything is excellent. Fuck, I can't do Patrick Warburton right now. Hey, that's a nice cock. I can't do it right now. Oh my goodness. I'm too tired. Fuck. You should do Tomb of Ball or fucking Ball to keep it fresh for you. I don't know. It took me a lot just to get through, you know, the base game. Like if I was to, I don't know. If I was to do Ball in my own spare time, I doubt I'd end up playing it on stream if I did that. I don't know. The first game was actually, like, thinking back on it, the first game was like the perfect length. Like, in reality, the first game is just the perfect length. Sure, when everyone returned home. Fuck! I'm yawning! Fuck! Okay. Sure, when everyone returned home, they were a bit uncomfortable, but after appointing a deputy and doubling the guards, the citizens began to calm down and life started returning to normal. You saved us all, Your Grace, and I'll never be able to thank you enough for that. All I could do is serve you faithfully. ensure your efforts weren't in vain. Vonhold will stand strong no matter what. This I promise you, O great Lord of Poseidon. Have you taken care of Vonhold's defenses? The people have already reconstructed the fort walls. Even started digging a moat around the town and organizing patrols. That event was a real shock to everyone. So now every citizen of Vonhold, young and old, has been doing everything in their power to never be caught off guard again. I'm gonna go get some water. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, got some water. Fuck. I see Humble Bundle. I picked up one of... I actually picked up one of the bundles just today. It was the, Fuck, which bundle was it? I picked up the one that's almost gone. The Built to Survive bundle. I picked up the $10 version because, I was like, sure. I don't have this game. And it's going for a pretty good amount on Steam, so sure, why not? And I've been playing the fuck out of this game. This Deluxe Edition Genesis Alpha 1. I've been playing the fuck out of it. It's such a choice fucking game. I linked it to Meerkat because you thought they would like it. And... in your room, I discovered a letter containing threats. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me? I didn't want you to know about that. I wanted to spare you from any further worries. I began receiving letters like that since about when I sent you trading goods. Once my men even interrogated the trader who delivered the mail, but nothing came of it. I have some assumptions of who's behind it, but as long as I have no proof, I don't want to accuse anyone. Yeah, that's Meerkat. That doesn't surprise me. You know, fact of the matter is this. They didn't make those books, and they aren't making money off of them. Meerkat. How did Jamandi react when Vonhold joined my barony? To be blunt, your grace, who cares? Maybe she's angry back in Rostov, or crying her head off, or even celebrating. Matters not. The issue's already been settled between the two of us. I should go.
It is done.
Oh. We got a fuckload of stuff that we need to sell. Love them, but that's no bueno. I mean... No, Meerkat is absolutely full of themselves. I have no issue saying that on stream. I remember one time, what was it? I got into a conversation with them about how they were pissed off that every website uses the HTML coding. I was like, why? And they basically, it came down to it's taking jobs from programmers like me. I could be making so much money off of my own website coding. What? It makes no fucking sense to me. Because the HTML coding software, like, one, it was released for free. And it was released for free because the idea was so that people would code with it. So that unanimously every website would have one coding software. Rather than, you know, going to a site and being like, oh, you can't access this because your computer can't even read. Would you like to download the coding for this? Or, you know, the program to uncode this, and it's like, fine, and you go and you download a thing, and then it's like, okay, now you can use this website. You know, it's a lot of hassle, and it's bad. But yeah, they were talking about how HTML is just a shitty coding, and I was like, yeah, but it's free. I don't understand, like, yeah, you could be mad at all you want, but the fact of the matter is this, like, there's plenty of other jobs that coders can get. I don't know. Dude's weird. Corrosive tongue. You've had some thought-provoking combos with them all the same. I've had conversations with them. Can't really say I was a huge fan of them, but I had them. I'm gonna go through my people and see if, oh, lightning belt, what? Oh. Hold on one moment. Yeah, let's go through everyone and see what we can put on people. Lightning belt. More dexterity and charisma. And I can cast lightning bolt twice per day. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this small hit to my HP for benefits. Full plate. Bam. 29 AC. Ancestral Dwarven Shield. It gives damage resistance to. What does this do? It's just a +2 tower shield. It do nothing. Light shield +3. Can gain the same benefits, at least in terms of armor class, but not the damage resistance. Still, how about you go ahead and put it there? I think that was because we both grew up with parents who didn't understand we need the internet to let ourselves be open. I have no idea how old Meerkat is. Bam. Oh either. Hmm. Staff of Whispering Souls. Evil alignment. Makes their intelligence a +6. That's cool. Then the Necromancer's Staff. Which is also good for them. I remember I set them up to be a Necromancer. Hey Jeff, how's it going, dude? What you up to? +4 enhancement bonus to intelligence and charisma. You. Oh. Their clothes kind of already do. It gives a +5 competence bonus to knowledge arcana checks. And it gives the concentration bonus. The only difference is this one gives int and, yeah, it gives some bonuses to int and charisma. Just got finished playing some Rocket League with a friend. Nice. That's pretty chill. I fell asleep early last night because I was feeling like shit. I was like, please, I just want to pass out so I could stop feeling. And because of that, yeah. My sleep schedule is now trying to make me go to sleep at this time. And I'm like, no! Stop it! No! Yeah, here, let's just give you the headband of mental perfection is such a weird one. Like, cause physical perfection makes sense, cause strength, dex, and con all absolutely have a place to play, even if you aren't using one of them. Like strength, that's still carrying capacity. Dex can affect your AC at the bare minimum. Constitution is health, so it all makes sense. But mental perfection, I don't know what that would give you. I guess wisdom for saving throws and charisma for... What does charisma affect outside of saving throws? Yeah, I guess use magic to... How odd. Oh, yeah, no, it was... Yeah, it was just, so here's what I'm thinking it was, we had, not yesterday, but the day before, wait. Yeah, not yesterday, but the day before, we had stuffed bell peppers, and I'm, it was late at night, did my stream, was fine. However, I think as it settled in my system, it ended up causing some issues, because here's the deal. So, the stuffed bell peppers, we followed the recipe, to the letter. However, the bell peppers were still solid. Like, they were still solid, which typically with stuffed bell peppers, at least, to my knowledge, they're supposed to kind of, like, soften up, and you're supposed to be able to just kind of, like, rip into them. But these ones were still firm. But we followed the recipes, so hey, I don't know what to, I guess it's fine. So we ate them. But the way that stuffed bell peppers are done is that you shove the meat with whatever the fuck you want inside of the pepper, and then you cook it. So if the bell pepper was not cooked correctly, then basically any bacteria from like raw meat or whatever could have gotten stuck, or you know, could have lived on the bell pepper. So I'm wanting to say that that's what happened. That basically, you know, I did the equivalent of just eating raw meat. Except, you know, it was leftover bacteria on a bell pepper. Or 2 bell peppers, I guess, to be precise. Either way, fucked my system up really bad. Like, I was in intense and severe pain to where I was like... I was like tearing up, I was crying. Ooh. Deals in an additional 1d6 damage. Yeah, fuck this bastard sword +1. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Well, that's the thing. Like the meat was fully cooked. It was just the bell pepper, and the bell pepper was the same temperature as the meat. It just didn't soften. But yeah, it's like on the end, and you know, it's kind of hard to determine if a bell pepper is cooked past that. We should have just put it back in. Yeah, we should just put it back in, because the meat was fully cooked. It was the, it's just the bell pepper wasn't. And again, I want to say that basically raw meat bacteria managed to survive on that. I can't say for sure. I'm no expert in these sorts of things, but if I had to guess. He's got 23 now. Nope. Nope. Knock Knock is currently dead and doesn't benefit from natural armor bonuses. Don't know why. What's this? Sure. Make sure everyone has, you know, the base kit. Yeah, that's how it should be. My other thought is it could mean that I had an allergic reaction to the bell pepper, but I've never had an allergic to bell pepper before. And you know, like, unless it developed between the last time I had bell pepper and now, I don't know what to say. But oh yeah, you won't gain anything from this. Okay, I can just sell these then. Yeah. Yeah, allergy. Well, fuck, because if it was an allergy, I don't know. Yeah, because with, like, lactose intolerance, you can get just, like, horrible diarrhea. But this was basically just, like, 5 pounds of liquid shit. It was awful. Like, I was crying. So, you know, I have no idea. Fuck it. Give you a +6 to giant strength. Go in with your fists, bruh. I think the rest of these I can just sell. What's this one? And Constitution bonus. And go ahead and give it to one of y'all. Seems good to me. Yeah, the special weapons I'll still go ahead and hold on to, but these generic, like, +1s and whatnot, we can get rid of. You... Oh. Oh, yeah, we had to take off Jubilost's, stuff, right. We had to take off his bombardier's vest just so he could walk. I forgot. Corrosive Tongi. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, we just made a lot of money. Ooh, guys, we got over 100,000. Hey, Cap. Wayward Sarah. Okay.
Onwards.
We can go ahead and just give stuff to you. I brought some relics. Drags pendants. Took in the Dryad. Ancient Cyclops coins. Nice. Told in more dog tag. Wait, what?
This is strange. I feel the traces of rune magic of Thassalon. Heavy spells of Cyclops, precise wizardry of Aslant, and the fresh wind of elven spells, all combined together, though it's barely discernible underneath the mold of time. Who could have joined all these things? Their owners shrouded in a thick darkness, blacker than the depths. Oh,
okay.
I feel the damp cold of a dungeon, weapons clinking. I smell blood and soldier's footcloth. There's a dull pain in my muscles, and a weariness, an endless weariness on the verge of desperation. I am a Cyclops, a soldier of the 19th Unbending, Legion of the Golgon Empire. We travel the Darklands with the mission of clearing the middle levels of the southwest sector of Serpentfolk. Over the course of the mission, we've lost a third of our contingent. Our rations run low and our morale lower. I've heard several soldiers secretly tell each other they've lost any hope of returning home, but I stand strong. I'll endure whatever I must to return home alive, for the sake of my wife and child. But each new march, each new battle dims the thought that I'll ever see them again. I pray for the sun's protection and guidance, but can the great luminary even hear me down here?
I like this voice I started doing for this guy, just randomly. Oh, gone. I thought the Cyclops Empire was called Coloran.
Coloran, never heard of it. Coloran was founded by Golgan, refugees several centuries later. As for why they were refugees at all, well, we'll learn that soon enough.
How long have you been on your mission?
Cut off from the sun and the moon, we count time by daily marches. I've lost track completely. It feels like we've spent an eternity in this underground hell. Could it be that when I return, my son will be a graying old man with sons of his own, and them sons themselves? No, I must avoid these venomous thoughts.
Do you worship the sun?
Yes, of course. Do you know what raises Cyclops above the animals and other two-legged savages? The Cyclops' face has one eye, a single orb, just like the sun in the sky during the day or the moon at night. We build majestic temples to raise the luminaries, and in return they reward us with prophetic visions. The lesser races may roam in the dark, but the Cyclops are capable of seeing truth.
Why do you wage the war against the Shepherd folk?
By the order of our Empress Electi Neverdos. With her own hand, she destroyed their din near Garkotar and beheaded their leader. The Darklands will be ours soon. Maybe once we've purged it of serpent folk, we can find a way to bring some sunlight down here.
Go on.
Our mission continues. We've lost half our contingent, but we still have no orders to turn back. The soldiers' desperation is becoming open indignation. If we were outside of this situation, I'm convinced half the unit would have deserted by now. But here we are, and there's nowhere to run. I listen to the soldiers talking. I don't like what I hear. This underground hell has changed them. They don't look to the luminaries for help anymore. Rumor has it that some of them have secretly begun praying to the serpent folk's gods. Worse than barbarism. This is pure insanity. But wasn't this mission itself insane in hindsight?
Yes. Oh my goodness, I feel way too tired. I started on time too. I hate this. I hate falling asleep at an earlier time and fucking my sleep schedule back into the position it's supposed to be in. It's like, no! Please! What beings do the Shepherd folk worship?
I don't know, and I don't wish to. Who could possibly be worthy of worshipping in these fetid catacombs where sunlight can never reach? Devils or demons, if I had to guess. We've seen some of them their unholy shrines, and they were enough to make even seasoned veterans sick. Flayed skin, bowls of blood and entrails, altars made of bones, and this done to their own kin, to other serpent folk. I can't imagine what they do to their captives.
Did you kill many Shepherd folk?
I think so. I don't know the exact number. The filth doesn't practice honest combat. They move through secret passages to ambush us, attacking from behind or above or below. We've decimated many of their nests, but they still keep coming.
Go on.
The Legion rebelled. An officer caught some of the soldiers offering sacrifices to the serpent folk's gods, and he ordered them arrested and executed. But he had no idea how deep the contagion had spread. Many soldiers refused to follow his orders. The groups stood facing each other, swords bared, loyalists against traitors. I should stand by my commanding officer, die beside him, as a loyal soldier of the Empire. But I'm scared. Oh, son, I'm so scared. I don't want to die here, underground. I want to see my wife and son again. I couldn't say a single word. I couldn't even move while they butchered our commanding officer and the soldiers who remained loyal to him. But that couldn't save me from what happened next. They declared the slain as sacrifices to the serpent folk's gods, and each of us had to taste the flesh of the sacrificed or share in their fate. Salty blood runs down my lips.
Salty? What the fuck? Well, it's not salty in any way, shape, or form from what I have tasted of my own. I guess ogres have salty blood.
I choked down slimy meat and clapped my hands to my mouth to keep myself from puking. Sun and moon can't help us here, and I raise my prayers to new gods. My legs won't hold me, so I kneel, and I feel them. I feel they're here, with me. They stand around me, their cold palms on my forehead, and my fear subsides. I'll return home. Isn't that what I was praying for?
They salted the fuck out of their blood, apparently. Why'd you end up executed for treason?
Not if they never learn of it. We all agreed on the story we'd tell our commanders when we returned. Our operation was successful. The Legion suffered heavy losses. The commanding officer was killed in action, so the next in command took his place and ordered us to head back. We did. That's all.
Do you still sacrifice Cyclops?
Just once or twice. Now we try to capture serpent folk alive and sacrifice them instead. I've even developed a taste for snake meat. The underground gods turned away from that scum. Their new followers are far superior. Such power and glory these new gods can bring to the Empire. We could even challenge Aslant itself.
Go on.
On the upper levels, we rejoined the main force of our own army. We reported the cleansing operation as a success. No one doubted our story of the officer's glorious death. Not that I'm surprised. It seems our legion wasn't the only one to accept the protection of the underground gods. Some soldiers even prayed to them openly. Our superiors turn a blind eye to it. Finally, we make it back to the surface. I breathe the fresh air deep into my lungs. Like a crimson eye, the huge ball of light glares down on me from the sky. I shut my eye, for I'm no longer used to sunlight. Tears run down my face. No matter. It's all right. I'll be home soon. I must thank the gods for my safe return. Maybe my son would make a good sacrifice.
Holy shit! Huh. Oh, it's Zara. What happened to Golgon after that?
As so often happens, while the serpent folk may have lost the war with the Cyclops, they won victory over their souls. Soon dark cults spread throughout the Golgon Empire, replacing the traditional worship of celestial deities. Sacrifice of Cyclops, public tortures, and ritual cannibalism became commonplace. The Empire began to decay.
How was Coloran founded?
Seeing the Empire dying, some Cyclops fled to what is now known as Barbarian. They hoped to preserve the culture of the old Golgon, to build a new country free of the dark cults. But as before, the contagion was already too deep. Coloran proved to be just a lesser copy of Golgon, and then the Earthfall came. Skies have fallen down, ending the Cyclops civilization, along with so many others.
Thank you for the story. Let me make sure jobs are being done. Man, Stans Baratheon made like the biggest fuck up play in all of Game of Thrones. God damn. I got time to spend 2 weeks dealing with ya. By abolishing all trade tariffs on imported goods from Grolton, we will forego all immediate profits. However, this will provide a solid foundation for stable long-term growth. +5 to economy. Okay. Brings in up to 2 build points per week at times of unrest. The worse the unrest, the more build points this agreement provides? The fuck? I mean, I'm sure that everyone was better in the books compared to what they wrote in for the show. +3 build points each time the Grand Diplomat success. This doesn't seem worth it at all. 65 points? And we get 3 every time they resolve a situation? I mean, by the end of this game, they might make us a solid... maybe 30... I don't even think 30. It's just more of a dramatic difference. I gotcha. One of our merchant guilds will become the main supplier of Razmirin's army. Increases economy and relations by +5 and provides fuck yeah. This one is worth it. Bam. Delicious. Okay, we have to go back to Valerie for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. %40 chance. Go for it. Yo, what's up? Bobblebee, a nobleman from Bavoy has arrived. He requests your approval to open a small business. He decides to open a new leatherworking shops in your domain to tan skins. The alchemical enterprise would make an unpleasant neighbor. Of course, the locals won't be happy about the waste and the smell, but we must concentrate on our business interests and relationships with our neighboring countries. The people of Bravoy will happily pay to move these tanneries away from their homes, but you have the right to make whatever decision. Yeah. We need money, and that means business. I'm willing to make a deal. I'll give the orders to begin construction. I'll also reinforce the patrols in case there's any unrest. It's time your subjects learn how to work for an honest living, even if it means a nasty smell. There we go. Continuation of what shit? Okay, so... fuck leaders who put smelly shit in the middle of a city. Nah. It's fine. To be fair, like, I don't see why this has to be in the center of our civilization. Ooh. Yeah, why would this have to be in the middle of the city? There isn't a reason. I like your walls. Oh yeah, that is the fort. And the town hall was over there, wasn't it? But I digress. I'm wanting to build a mage tower. So I just, nope. Yeah, I want to build a mage tower. Come on, mage tower. Mage's tower. Right here. And that way we can get a teleportation circle up over here and in the capital. What do we want? Where do we want to put this tannery? We'll build the tannery in a more smelly place. More smelly place. But where? Where could possibly handle the smell of this smelly? Sure, far away from my capital. Perfect. Here you guys go. I'm offering infrastructure. Yay. Yeah, I haven't seen that artist at all, Captain. I haven't looked into them at all. But, I mean, their art style looks pretty damn solid, I'll give them that. I don't think I care much for the concepts, though. The concepts, I'm just like, yeah, okay. I could explore the Candlemere Bloom, or I could go to the Flint Rock grasslands of Glenabron. To which I say, nay. Also, we gotta buy, I gotta buy some stuff. See them around a lot. They seem like something that would revolve around in Chris Fox's chat. Tolomeo, of course. It would be Tolo. Have you ever heard of... No, I have not. Zara. Wait, where's Jod?
No stopping now.
I guess he was inside, wasn't he? It's a stinky city. Makes a ton of money. Stinky cities tend to make a ton of money. You know, it sucks, but, you know, stink makes money.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Yeah, I'd like to buy some things from you, dude. Scroll of Raised Dead, that's good shit. And I want to buy a diamond as well. Okay, cool. I mean, it is bad. Stinky seas are bad. I'm just saying that they tend to also make a lot of mun-muns as well. Okay, so we're down a couple party members because Amiri went running off. So, Harem will be our healer. We need a melee fighter, don't we? I guess Harem kind of counts as a melee fighter, but we could probably have someone else. Yeah, I guess Valerie. You know, she's armor fighter. It's either Valerie or Gungar. Which one do we like more? Valerie or Ragangar? Valerie or Ragangar. I guess Jathal is also an option. But I haven't really kitted her out too great. She also doesn't mesh well with the party. Ragangar's evil poo head. And I mean, at least he hasn't betrayed us. And let's go with Valerie. Let's get the AC tank in here. His story is nice though. First things first, let's level up these two. Cold iron and silver. Unarmed attacks are treated as cold iron and silver for... Oh, that's really cool. Battle Companion Chaos. You can summon a Battle Companion. This ability functions as Summon Monster 4 with a duration of 1 minute. This ability can summon only one creature regardless. Oh. That's cool. Yep, keep on going down the War Priest path. Improve critical. Let's get him set up with some more, with some... Maybe. Deflect arrows, maybe. Deft hands, no. Maybe. Quicken blessings, nah. Vital Strike. Deflect arrows. I don't know if he's gonna be attacked very often. Could take improved criticals for his unarmed attacks. I think I'm gonna go with Crushing Blow, though. Chance to sunder armor. Oh, or actually extra channels would be really nice. Because he doesn't have nearly as much healing as Tristan had. Jabbing style. When you hit a target with an unarmed strike and you have hit that target with an unarmed strike previously that round, you deal an extra 1d6. Ooh. What is your wisdom bonus? Okay, yeah, why would we... Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, I'm just thinking the extra channels. Hold on, Steel Soul? What? +4 racial bonus on saving throws against spells and spell-like abilities. This replaces the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so it's basically just a +2. Nah, whatever. I like jabbing style. Let's do jabbing style, because, you know, that's more potential damage. Vowy. No, not Vindictive Bastard. You're going down the fighter route. Because we need you to have more... capabilities with tower shields. What are you getting from this tower shield specialist? Ah, yeah, don't have the -2. Yeah, that's cool. I feel exhausted. I feel exhausted. Can make free attacks on foes that you knock down. Ah. I've never tripped enemies before, but you know what? Sure. I'll give it a go. We'll create a nice little trip build, which actually kind of makes sense because you can hardly hit for shit, Val. So this would just add dex bonus. What is your dex bonus? Well, that would just be a +1. That's not very useful at all. No, I'm more than likely not gonna fall asleep for 16 hours. I'll be fine falling asleep at my normal time. It's just, yeah. I just feel tired right now. Dirty trick. Power attack, maybe. You still gain a buckler's bonus to AC even if you use your shield hand for some other purpose. Nah. You can use a two-handed weapon side. Yeah, that's a maybe. Power attack is always an option. Leveling up always takes a while in this game. Dirty trick. Also, oh, you already have armor focus heavy. Never mind. Get your fuck out of here. You always act like it's the end of the world whenever a bot shows up. Got no good reason why. It's just because it's practically a meme, is what I'd have to guess. It's like, when I look over, I'm going to see it, so y'all being like, Duke! But, it's like, you haven't added anything. I'm still going to look over and see it at some point. You know? Eventually I'm gonna go, oh hey, there's a bot. If anything, you guys spamming, hey, Duke, there's a bot, is gonna make me less likely to see it. You know, I'll end up looking over and being like, what? There's a bot? Where? Only works if chat fucking client. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if anything, it's better to just ignore it. Just keep talking, and eventually I'll be like, oh, hey, well, what do you know? Now, if you end up putting, like, a paragraph of talk before I see it, then yeah. You're being annoying. You're being annoying, Nunu. Come on. He's sitting on the desk going. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Come on, dude. None of this. Yeah, I have no idea what to take here. Not shield wall. Shield brace? Sure. Sure, shield brace, why not? So she can use even bigger shields. Again, Fury's Fall doesn't do it very much. It's like a +1, so I don't see a reason to take it. Sure, let's take Disarm. Could get the free headbutt. Yawn. Armor training. Armor specialization. Sure. And we're gonna have to stop somewhere along the way in order to revive Knock Knock. He's a little dead. Also, I need to go into your spell book. Let's see, you got stuff. I know you do. Where is your stuff? And for you, we actually have to prepare the spells. Unfortuitously. One restoration is hopefully enough. I'm actually more exhausted than normal. I gotta actually try to rest since Nizzle says schedules open up now. Gotta prep for potential Monday stuff. Jesus, tonight's... Archon Zor has been nice. Deadly Juggernaut. Ooh, sure. Yeah. Harem can actually fight, which, means that he can use a lot more of these abilities that Tristan is unable to use. So hey, there's some cool shit there. Let's take a couple things of resist energy. I'm not gonna worry about remove disease right now. Blinded, because, you know, it is a... Actually, it's within medium range. Huh. Cool. Oh, this is resist energy. This is protection. So we only need one resist energy communal then. What else do we got? Delay poison. Delay poison tends to be pretty nice. And sure, let's take prayer. Silence is nice to have. Let's put down protection from alignment. We definitely don't need 2 blesses. Yeah, we can take Divine Favor, and what else do we have? Touch of Bloodletting. Just, you're bleeding. No! sir. So Harem is not able to cast Raise Dead yet. Yeah, because Raise Dead is a 5th level, and he's only able to cast 4th levels. Okay, noted. Symbol, Militia, and Farnhold. Something we gotta do. Where's this, is that Precipice Trail? Flintlock Grasslands. Where is this? That's a lost dwarven fortress that Harem wants to go to. Ah, hey. It's along the way to Flintlock Grassland. We could do it. Where are we? Right there? Oh. Meh.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Where? There. Yeah, let's revive Knock Knock before we rest. That's probably a good idea.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Where is it? Raised Dead. Scroll of Raise Dead. Where is it? I know we bought one. This game needs a search function. Oh, is that the oh, hold on, I need it. There we go. Okay, now let's there it is.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, can you just welcome back, Knock Knock. Okay. Now we rest. Now we rest so we don't have all of these negatives, and Knock Knock can... I'm pretty sure he died of wisdom damage, so this should cure his wisdom damage. Should.
My strength fades.
Yeah, my strength fades, he says. You're okay at hunting. And I'll help. Oh, hold on. Let's not do the monster casserole. We aren't Yeah, we don't have to deal with that just yet. Do we just do the hearty meal? Now let's do some seasoned wings and thighs. No, hold on. Something else, something else. Haggis? There's no point to haggis or shepherd's pie. Jolder rice, maybe. Succulent sausages. There we go, hunter's roast.
Harem, you are confused. I can feel it.
Confused? No, Ekin. You don't understand. This is not confusion. It's despair. I've lived in despair for several years, and I have no intention of leaving it.
It's pretty hardcore. Still got some issues going on there. Knock, knock. Yup. That's okay. As long as we don't end up against more wisdom drainers, we should be okay. Should be. Which we're going to like a dwarven tomb or something, which makes me a little cautious. Either way, do you mind casting your... That's lesser restoration. Set you up with actual restoration. There we go. There you go, knock knock.
Who's there?
Knock knock.
Lamashtu?
Knock knock, come on. Come on, buddy. I need you to stand up. Okay, what if we leave and come back? Knock knock's a little drunk right now. This might be similar to the issue that happened with Valerie, where she just got sucked into the floor and I couldn't get her out until just later. Till later. Yeah, he's just down. Okay, we'll go on without him. Hey there, you. Right, there was... God, they've been up there for fucking ever. Praise Torag.
Let's finish them quick.
I forgot what the,
I grant you death.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so Knock Knock's just down. Take that, jerk. Quick prayer to everyone, and I think that's all we'll do for right now. Well,
A clever ploy.
that's not at all why I clicked. What? Go, Axiomat. And we'll come over here. Well, at least he hit. Do we have any adamantine weapons? Oh, we have the Falcata. Oh. Well, she can't use it, so we'll hold off on it for right now. Did we do it?
Cannot hide from me.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, I guess Valerie did manage to trip him, and that's why we were able to attack him. Yeah, that's fine. That happens.
Repent.
See? Oh, he's walking away. let's just casually walk with him. Yo, what's up? The golem freezes. Inside it, something vibrates in harmony, and the dents left by your weapons quickly repair. Ham approaches the metal monster and examines it from head to toe. An invincible idol made of indestructible metal. Another proof of our empty pride. Every master wishes to create something that will outlive them. But why? So that their creation will live on a short while, before returning to dust with the rest of the universe? Ha! Masters, masters. We did it. Harem pulls the key. To his surprise, the whole lock comes out of the golem's body along with the key. As Harem stands amazed, the monster falls to pieces as if it were made not of the strongest metal in the world, but of rotten wood. Hail to Baron Bobby Blackfoot, saved. We were nearly done for a year. One of the dwarves, clearly their leader, a gray-haired man with a massive symbol of Torag on his neck, jumps down from the hillock where the dwarves climbed to escape the golem. He looks at Harem and what he's done, astounded. How? How did you do it? That's impossible! Impossible! I don't know. I don't. You've broken metal with your bare hands before. What? When did that happen, Bartleby? Ah, wait, are you talking about the anvil? Yes, I did do that. But why? I asked Grotus what it meant, but received no answer. Who are you? Forgive me, your grace. The surprise made me lose all my manners. My name is Jarmul Skiegi, Paladin of Torag and the leader of this group. On behalf of our whole clan, I thank you for your help. May the Father of Creation never leave you. May he bless you, my son. And you must be Harem, the priest of Grotus. I've heard a lot about you and the unusual path you've taken. I would like to speak with you. You would like? Well, I wouldn't like to even see you. We have nothing to discuss. That is just what I need, to listen to another sermon about Torag's greatness. The paladin replies to Ham's indignation with a humble bow. I am not so arrogant as to preach to a priest. Your faith is your choice. I'm not one to question it. I only wanted to know more about your spiritual journey. In response, Ham only sniffs with contempt. Anyway, are you chef now? Yes, your grace.
May Torag bless the soil you walk upon. You saved us. The Skiag clan is in your debt. Alas, we have no treasure to reward you of your kind aid, and that is only temporary. Believe me, when we find a way inside the fortress and recover the legacy of our ancestors, you'll see that no one can accuse the Skiag clan of stinginess. Ah, typical gratitude for dwarven clans. Just so you know, probably. When they say they're in irredeemable debt, it really means they're just never going to pay. Look at them, Bumblebee. Here you are, true children of Torag, greedily conceited, unable to see beyond their own noses. They barely escaped death, and there they are, diving into its maws again, blinded by the glitter of imaginary treasures. I contemplated making them leave, but let us allow them to stay and continue what they are doing. If they are in such a hurry to dig their own graves, let us not interfere. Thank you. I see you've no love for your people or our gods. No, don't be so quick to frown. I've no wish to preach to you. But I believe you said you broke the unbreakable with your bare hands. Please tell me about this. I think I've had an idea of what power lies within you. The Searing Palm. The magic anvil in the desolate Bronze Shield Fortress. Desecrated by trolls, it was destroyed by my fist, as if it were made of sand, or wood that had rotted from within, and only waited to be touched to fall to dust. Could it be?
Jormold, what are you talking about? What power hides inside Harem?
The touch of the Unmaker. This is rare, very rare gift of the gods. It happens once in a generation. I can't say who grants it. Perhaps Torag, perhaps Grotis. Or perhaps it comes from some other source we know nothing about. It is the power to give death to things which live on beyond their proper time. Phew, that's rich.
Oh, wait.
Phew, that's rich. Any pipsqueak that our tribe knows how to break things, and you longshanks call it a gift? Ill things created with a flaw, like this golem. Desecrated like the anvil. The robust creations of dwarven hands that beg for death but must continue to exist. A dwarf blessed by the touch of the Unmaker can put an end to their suffering.
Oh, whoops. Nonsense. I've never heard of this. If Grotus granted me this power, why do I have to find out about it from some paladin of a traitor god? The god of helplessness and cowardice. A gift of the gods. By Grotus, you prove it, or you admit you're lying. Don't listen. Yes, I can prove it. His words make sense. Maybe what you thought was Torag's curse was actually a gift from the gods, which your kin simply couldn't understand. He winces, then nods reluctantly. It is possible, but then Torag and his followers are even more stupid and blind than I thought. Just imagine, Bartleby. If this is true, the reason for my woe is not a curse, but the simple fact that none of my kin was wise enough to recognize a divine gift. You said you can prove your words, Jarmold. I challenge you now.
The touch of the Unmaker is not only the power to destroy, it can take the heart from an item. Oh, the love and effort put into it by its maker, by the mercy of Torag. Strike the golem once more, complete the unmaking, and show us its heart.
Okay. You did it! Harem looks gloomily at the quiet golem, then shrugs and smashes it with his fist. The golem falls to fragments with a pitiful clink. Leaning down to search the pieces, Harem takes hold of a shimmering blue jewel. He examines it, then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. There, a gift from Torag. Be he damned? A gift from Torag, be he damned. So what's next? What do I do with it now? If it's a gift from Torag, you're nothing to anyone, especially to Torag and his servants. Well put. You know as well as I do how dangerous it is to accept gifts from gods. You're right. Ham hurls the jewel into the rocky ground, breaks into shimmering shards that darken and vanish in the air. Sacrilege. If you wish to keep digging a grave for you and your group, Jamold, then continue. I won't interfere. Maybe someday I will return to bury your bones. But for now, farewell. Farewell, Harem. Gifts from the gods. Curses from the gods. I'm starting to think it's the same thing. But thank you for coming here with me. I probably wouldn't even have talked to this Jamold on my own. But now I have much to contemplate. Let us go, Bumblebee Blackfoot. Let's leave the Skieg to do as they will. We got level up! Yay!
No stopping now.
Unfortunately, Knock Knock is still, like, wait, hold on. Is he? I don't know where Knock Knock went. It went somewhere, apparently. Man, I wanted to start up with a new questline tonight, but I might be far too gone in order to really, like, be able to pull this off. Level 12, baby! Bam! Give me more int, so I can stack that persuasion. Yay! Ah, yes, the usual. Strength. Gore. Reach. And, no, not improved damage. Energy attacks. Acid. Oh, hey. We still got more points. Hold on. Let's take improved damage, other natural weapon. Because, let me see. He has 2 claw attacks, 1 bite attack, 1 gore attack. That's 4 attacks by... hold on. But we can get him up to 8 attacks. So there are like 3 or 4 other attacks that he's able to do that are not those. So yeah, that seems good. And I learn your spell. Sure. Let's take mass and large person. He learns camouflage. Go Rogu. Gets another rogue talent. Oh, yes. There we go. More dex bonus. Ooh, can deal strength damage to someone. I like the crippling strike. Just, hey, -2 strength. Ooh, confounding strikes. Yep. Actually, let's take Opportunist. More Alchemist. And gets a new discovery this level. What do we get? Enhanced Potion would be really good, actually. Otherwise, I guess Holy Bombs. Let's see. Ooh, or Greater Mutagen. Meh. Nah. Enhanced Potion then? Sure. Increase that int. Which gave him 6 more points. Okay, 5 more points. What to do with? Just increase Arcana. Could increase Stealth. Bleh. Touch of Slime. Airwalk. B-shape 2. Nope. I don't know. Sure, freedom of movement, why not? Harem. Let's see, level 12. What do you get? Bonus style feat. Okay. Well, there we go. Lenorm style. Thank goodness that was an easy level. For level 8, you get bonus combat feat. Oh, let's increase your con. Cool. Done with all that. I'm encounter on the road. On the banks, to our utter surprise, we saw a ferry. Its rough-sounding ferryman smelled like onions and trouble. He told us that the problem of pirates on the river has been resolved. A group of Numerians has gone downstream and scared off all the pirates. He told us then a heartbreaking story of his friend who once robbed travelers, but was wise enough to yield to the Numerians, and now was living the miserable life of an honest man. Against all my expectations, we got to the other side without any trouble. Well, there we have it. Accidentally avoiding it. Nope. There we go. Okay. And I really want to start this up tonight, but for the life of me, I'm exhausted. I didn't expect to be this tired just because I slept at a reasonable time last night, but I guess I am. So I'm going to end the stream much earlier than I wanted to tonight, but it is what it is. Thank you still to everyone that stopped by. I'm going to refund the raid, Captain, because I don't think there's enough people to really make it worthwhile. Yeah, I'm going to refund that. There we go. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Take care of yourself. Pleasant dreams and all of that. Remember, do not text and drive. Do not drink and drive. 10-2 people, 10 and 2. And happy days and sunshine. If you are heading to bed, pleasant dreams and all that. Have a good one, you all. Bye-bye.